everybody, I'm going to show you Tara from Kai Fit Solana Beach here. I'm going to show you our core exercises for Peace, Love, and Core coming up in week 3. So we've done these before, but the power bicycle is just like our regular bicycle, only you're adding a sit-up to it. So you're trying to add that kayaker, and then balance version would be putting one leg down and then having that one leg helping you sit up. And then our next one is crab kicks, which you guys know, making sure their shoulders stay right over their elbows to protect those ribs. Wrists, hips are high, and then balance version is kicking, otherwise you're adding that hop or adding that speed. Just like a tuck jump, trying to land really lightly. Our next one is an inverted stationary switch hop, so you're getting into a bear crawl position, knees are bent, and just depending on their flexibility will depend on where you place your hands and feet. And then you're going to come out nice and wide, using your core switch, wide, core, up. Next one is a sit-up with a sweep back, so you're going to just do your normal sit-up. I like to reach my hands out in front, so they're going to reach up and sweep their hands back. Eyes follow those fingertips, and then again, rolling back, reaching up, sweeping back, getting that core work, all the way deeper twist, and then again. So it's kind of like the move that we do for a Russian twist or a kayaker, but you're adding that really deep twist and that dynamic and that balance as you sweep your hands back and reach. Our next one is just a slow running man. You guys know, but this is really just about finding that connection. And then the speed running man is so that you can keep your core engaged and really feel all of the components of a perfect running man. Pressing the ground away, tucking that tailbone under, nice strong back, and then bringing your knee in, not just so that your legs are moving, but your core is pulling your leg in every single time. For round 4, it's actually called set 4, but it should say round 4. It's coach led. It's the same format, 15 seconds, rotating through all of those, and then back to the top. It's a plie squat hold, alternating leg lift. So it's kind of like a sumo squat leg lift, but you want to have them turn out nice and wide, and then just alternating what leg is lifting. And they're going to stay in that position for your next set, and you're doing a standing plie oblique crunch. And then I just call it a reach back because it helps them keep their form. They're here, sometimes they can collapse, helps them keep their form up if they have to reach back. So they're working on those glutes, inner thighs, and the narrow obliques. The next one is a tripod squat thrust. So we have blocks, so you can always use a block. Regular, so our balance version is just regular, 2 hands, 2 feet. Otherwise, you can go ahead, and sometimes just depending on the girl and where your strength is, using one leg or one arm might be easier or harder. But so your first one is going to be trying to balance on that right foot. You're going to plant your hands, hop back into that plank, back in, and up. So the whole 15 seconds, you're working on not letting that other foot come down, and then you'll switch sides. Other alternative is to use one hand. I like to keep my hand behind the back. So planting that hand, back into that plank, and then here. And then again, getting your weight into your heels if possible. This one, it's a lot. It offers another modification, because since you have 2 feet, you can step it in and out, still using that one hand. Your goal is not to let that hand, but if they're just practicing it for the first time, tell them they can keep their hand to the side. That way, if they do feel unbalanced, they can use it. Other than that, I think everything is that we've seen before, but so slow skier abs, you just really want to make sure that when they come in, they're not putting pressure on those knees and they're getting their hips nice and low, hitting a strong plank, and then they can pick up the pace. Your slow mountain climbers, your goal, and again, we have blocks, you can use handbags. Your goal here is to really go a little bit slower so that you can get that back leg straight and strong instead of here, which is when we get tired. You'll see those hips come up. So having that slow mountain climber, really allows us to be precise and effective with each of our moves. Okay, let me know if you guys have any questions. Email me.